Hey, what's going on everybody? Paul Tech here, and I finally got the LG G6. This is the unboxing and hands-on video right here. So removing the top of the box there, you are presented with the LG G6. So the color I went with is the platinum color. Looks super nice. Actually, this box is actually pretty small. It's actually a really small box that the G6 comes in. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the LG G6 here. Wow, pretty amazing flagship device here by LG. Put this off to the side and let's see what else comes in the box. So you get a user's manual included in the box, and as well as your fast charge travel adapter. So you do get quick charge 3.0 on this device, and you also get your USB data cable. Now that is Type C, so Type C data cable, and then as well as a SIM ejector tool. So let's get to the device here. Wow, very excited to bring this to the channel here. 5.7 inch Quad HD full vision display here. See on the bottom there, you have your down firing speaker, USB Type C with quick charge, and your mic, as well as an antenna line on the bottom there. On the left hand side is your volume rockers, and then right above the volume rockers is another antenna line as well. Moving to the top of the device, you get your headphone jack and then a noise cancellation mic, and then you can see two antenna lines up on top as well. And moving to the back of the device, you'll see the dual camera setup there. So I'm definitely interested in testing out this camera. I mean, I love the camera on the LG G5, so I just can't wait to test out the LG G6 camera there. So you're getting the main 13 megapixel rear camera, and then the secondary camera is a wide angle camera. Fingerprint sensor / power button right beneath that, this nice glass back which just looks and feels super amazing. And take a look at the cameras there. I just love the fact that they are flush to the back of the LG G6 there. Of course, my device is from Verizon, and then you got some G6 branding on the bottom there. So let's go ahead and power this device on, see if it has any juice in it. And yes, it does. LG Life's Good, powered by Android. So I'm going to set this device up, and then I'm going to give you a hands-on, walk you through this device, show you some of the features that the LG G6 has to offer. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. Now talking about this display real quick, 5.7 inch display. I mean, you would never imagine holding this device that this has a 5.7 inch display. It just has such a kind of like a small form factor in the hand. Let's go ahead and jump into settings now. We'll kind of navigate around settings here real quick. Now I notice out of the box I didn't see an app drawer, so we'll see if we can find one in settings here. Jumping into display, you're getting all types of good features here. Got the always on display, which that was a great feature on the LG G5, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. And then you got some other options there when it comes to your always on display. And let's go ahead and move on from there. So you got the home touch buttons option there, so you can either have them white color or you can have them black color. So I'm going to turn them white just to kind of go with the whole display there, the color of it. And then you can also arrange your button combinations on the bottom there as well. And let's see what else we can see. Let's back up out of there. And let's go into home screen. So here, yes, there it is. So you can enable the app drawer on the LG G6. Just jump into settings, and then now we have the app drawer. So let's see what type of apps are pre-installed on the LG G6 here. So you got your standard Google applications, and then as well as like your quick memo and Verizon bloatware, of course, and then you got some tools application. So honestly, there's not a whole lot of applications here pre-installed. I mean, just pretty standard applications. You could have these applications large, or you also have the option to shrink them down to size, that's kind of my personal preference, how I like. So let's go ahead and scroll back down. Let's go back into home screen here, and then you can also enable home screen looping there. And let's kind of see what else we got here. So you got icon shape, so you can actually change them to the original or to a more rounded square shape. So you have that option as well. And you also have a theme option here, so that's good. I always like this theme option that's available on LG devices there. And let's go ahead and exit out of there and jump into lock screen. And then you also got smart lock, you got that as well, the clock, so you can actually change the position. You can either have it in the center or you can have it on the left corner of the device, so that's nice. I like how you're able to customize this to your liking. And then you also can have this weather animation on your lock screen. Just depends on the weather in your area where you're at. So let's exit out of there. And then let's go ahead and jump into storage here. So storage, this device has 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So out of the box, it says I've used 11.42 gigabytes. So I'm left with around 20 gigabytes of internal storage. You do got this slot right there on the right hand side for a micro SD card for expandable storage. You got some battery saving options there as well, game battery saver. So you should get some pretty decent battery life out of this device here. And you also got your shortcut keys there. So of course the volume rockers are on the left hand side. So that was something with LG G5. They move the volume controls from the back to the side of the device there. So it continued with the LG G6. Let's go to software info here. So we are on Android 7.0, and then we got March 1st security patch. So we do have that there. And again, this is running Nougat, so you're going to get all the great benefits of Nougat out of the box. Again, this device has a 3,300 milliamp battery, 4 gigabytes of RAM, the Snapdragon 821. Pulling down the status bar there, you can see all the quick toggles you have there for Wi-Fi, rotation, data saver mode, comfort view, color inversion, and you even got that little cat that goes along with Nougat there. I like to enable the volume and the display brightness. Whenever I pull down the status bar, I can just have full control over the volume and the display there. All right, so let's jump to this camera real quick here. So I'm definitely interested in testing this out. I'm going to go into a more thorough review of this camera in a future video, but I just wanted to jump in there and just take a couple of shots, just show you how the camera interface looks. You got the wide angle mode right there. And then what's new with the LG G6, whenever you take a photo, you can enable this, and then you can have your preview of photos you took up on top of the display there, which is nice. So you got the pop-out feature there, you got time-lapse, slow motion option as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this photo I took of the lithium-ion battery there. So it appears that it does take very good photos here. Very nice. Definitely, I've always been impressed with the LG G series cameras. They've always had really good cameras. And then you also got different filters to choose from there. Let's jump into settings here. So you can see all the different photo sizes. You have all these great options. Video resolution, so Ultra HD, Full HD at 60 frames per second, which that's my personal favorite. And let's go ahead and exit out of there. So you get HDR, timer, cheese shutter, tracking focus. So this is very similar to like the LG V20 camera interface. And of course the LG G6 does have Google Assistant on board. So let's go ahead and move back to the display now. So this display is a IPS LCD display. It's a beautiful display, 5.7 inches. So the resolution is 1440 by 2880. So that's 564 pixels per inch. I mean, just holding this device, this doesn't appear like it's 5.7 inches. It feels, it looks smaller, but it is 5.7 inches. Audio from the downfiring speaker does sound good, considering this device is IP68 certified for dust and water. So typically with water-resistant devices, you don't get such good audio, but the audio does sound good on the LG G6. And this video that's playing right now is actually already downloaded on the G6. If you jump into gallery, you'll see it there. So let's go ahead and do a quick side-by-side comparison with my trusty LG G5. So I've had the LG G5 practically a year now, and it's been a good device. And I wanted to compare it, show you guys just how the G5 is compared now to the G6. Side-by-side comparison. You can see the design, the display, and you can basically see what has changed from the G5 to the G6. You still got USB Type-C, downfiring speaker there, no more modularity going on with the G6, and you got your volume rockers on the left-hand side. No more removable battery with the G6 here. But I really believe the G6 just looks so much more polished. It looks like a good upgrade from the G5. I mean, I like the G5, but I think the G6 is going to be a good solid upgrade from the G5. Now you also get on the G6 here wireless charging, which the G5 doesn't have. As you can see there, wireless charging does work good on the LG G6. Now I'm going to be doing some further tests on the G6. I'm going to be doing a water resistance test. I'm going to do a further comparison with the LG G5, and I'll give you a full review. But this was the unboxing, the hands-on of the brand new LG G6. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.